Welcome to another LEGO Star Wars 2014 set review. This time it's going to be set 75037, Battle on Saleucami. From ages 7 to 12, it has 178 pieces and retails for $14.99 in the US and contains 5 minifigures and 3 different builds. Before I show you the set itself, you can look at it, and while I tell you a few ratings on a scale of 1 to 10, some different criteria that'll help you better judge whether or not you want to buy it or just want to know a little bit more about the set. The first area is the Minifigs, and I rated that a 9 out of 10 because it does have 4 battle droids. I know battle droids aren't much, but they're a really, really good army builder if you want a separatist army, and it does have 4 of them. So you have 2 super battle droids and 2 B1 battle droids. And the 5th minifigure is a BARC trooper, or a Captain or Commander Neo, sorry. He's Commander Neo, but LEGO Company doesn't call him that. So the next area is the rest of the set, the whole thing, without the minifigs. And there's 3 sections. There's the Stap, the Terrain, and the Speeder, the BARC Speeder. I rated that a 10 out of 10 because it has 3 pieces, 3 different things, and it's only $5 more than a battle pack, and does contain 3 instead of 1 thing. So, that's why that's a 10. And I just really like how many things it comes with. The building experience, it's a smaller set, so I give that an 8 out of 10. There's nothing really much, nothing special. And it's not annoying or boring, so that's why I gave it an 8 out of 10. If it were a 9 out of 10, it would have to be something extra or something special on that part. The parts of the set, the pieces, I give a 10 out of 10 because of the new greens, the new tans, and the parts is basically an accumulation of the playability, value for money, and overall look. So all 3 of those areas are, or 2 of them are 10 out of 10, which is the next one is value for money. I give that a 10 out of 10. And 10s are really hard to get. And this set has, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but value for money 10 because it does have 5 minifigures, good army builder, 178 pieces. It's 28 more pieces than 10 cents a piece, so that's good. That's where I base my prices. And it only has 22 pieces less than the V-Wing Starfighter, which has 201, so it's 23 pieces less. So it is $10 less than that. So that's why that's a 10. And when you get home with it and play with it, you'll be so happy you got it because it's only $15, which is part of the value for money. Playability is also a 10 out of 10 because this set, unlike some other sets, I had a lot of fun with. Actually, it's very playable and you can do a lot of stuff with it, which I'll show you later. There's a surprise. And the overall look of the set, I give a 8 out of 10 because the speeder doesn't look really that great, but the terrain does. And the Stap also looks good. But overall, what do you think it looks like? You can tell me that in the comments. But I'm really not sure about this one. The overall look, I don't know how I feel about that. So let me know what you think. And the overall, altogether, a 9 out of 10. And 9 out of 10 is pretty hard to get as far as overall, because I'm a little bit harder on the overall, because I reserve the 10 for like the one set that I think is ultimate, like nothing could have made it better, or a set that's overloaded with minifigs. That would have been a 10 out of 10, but I can't really do that here because it would have to include like another clone trooper for it to be a 10. So that's what I think about the overall. So the next part I will show you. Ratings are over. So now I'll show you the minifigs. Here is the BARC trooper, and he does have a blaster. And here you can just look at it. Sorry about the blur. Here it is. Okay, so they have the red markings on the leg, which I like. It's kind of offset, and the center. And I like the strap that holds over there. Like, I don't really know what it's holding, but I kind of like that with the red arm and the white arm. And it's the same helmet that's been used, but the eyes are a little bit higher and the mouth looks like it's stitched together, which is kind of creepy. So I really like that. And here's the head, same as the newer clone troopers, and he has his blaster. The next two minifigs are the Super Battle Droids. Nothing new here. Same thing since 2008. Or earlier than that. Sorry. Okay, here's the Battle Droid. And has the straight arm. Sorry, the straight arm with the blaster. And then the one on the stap over there has two bent arms so that he can hold on to the stap, which is the next part of the review. I'll start reviewing the little parts of the set, or the bigger parts, sorry. And the stand is clear, has an antenna, a cylinder, sorry, and a stand, which is uniform with the other stands that the minifigs will be standing on later on. I don't really like the stap as much as some other old ones, because it's smaller and it comes apart really easily. It comes apart in 3 different places. The stand, the front, and the top all tend to come off very often. So that's the only downside of that. The speeder, I'll go over next. And I don't really know how I feel about this one either. This is part of the overall look. I'm not really sure. I like the way it's striped like that. The stickers has 5 stickers. But this open area right here where you press down to activate the spring-loaded missile, this kind of looks kind of weird. And the top doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right to me. The airfoils on the side look cool. But I think the other speeders that came out in like 2011 look a little bit better. Here's the terrain, and I'll show it to you up close. Here's the top of it. Those things just came out. Here's the back of it. And this one, you can put that piece in, and it does slide up. But what this is meant for, this stand, is to put the Super Battle Droid on. See, like, he can stand up, and then you can put it in here and set it up. He tilts backward like that because of the little stand that's there, keeping it from falling. And you can do this with it. Ugh, there it goes. I missed. Okay, so I just shot the spring-loaded missile. It wasn't working there for a second. And try it again. See, okay, it hit the Super Battle Droid and knocked over. So what you can do is set it up behind there and keep firing at it and see how many times you can hit it with the 5 it comes with. That's fun. See, that's what's fun. What you do is you set them all up. You set all 3 droids up. Here's the stand. Like this. Put them all 3 in there. And you can go like that. Whatever. And then you can shoot them. So I really, really like that. The sticker on the front is cool. And the olive green leaves is really appealing to me. The new pieces tends to fall apart a lot. This, whatever that is, it's coming out in a few other sets I heard. But the olive green right there. So I think that's toward the overall look 8 out of 10 because it does really complement the set. Like the front of the box makes it look really cool with the blue and the red and the greens. So I really like that. Pretty much everything about this set I really like, except for maybe the STAP, the single troop aerial platform. Doesn't really hold together very well. So this is probably one of my favorite sets that came out this winter. Even though it's a smaller set, I'm really digging it, you could say. And next is, after the review, to show you the box. So here it is. It's just a battle scene. And he's on the speeder on the front, with the minifigs at the bottom, ×2×2, even though that's technically incorrect. And this time he's off the speeder, and they're all firing at him, which is pretty funny, because he's going to die. And here's the top. And that's it for the box. It has this instead of the tape, which I don't really like that at all, because you can't fold it up. Because I keep all my boxes and I fold them and store them. So I can't do that with that one unless I want to ruin it. That's why I have a separate section for those. And here's the instruction book. It looks the same as the front of the instructions. It's also the same size as the $25 ones. And in this one, it shows you that you build the Super Battle Droids with the stands on the bottom, and the droid. But one of the droids is different because it doesn't have a stand, and you build all the minifigs at once. So here's the set all together. You can have a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of parts, a lot of stuff to do. And that's pretty much it for the review. Check out my channel for other reviews and battle packs and see what you'd like to get. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.